As we can see, this was very low. Relic hunters, I have a real treat in store for all of us. I am in South Bavaria in a secret location. So secret, it's taken me quite a while to just find the spot here myself. In a forest, and we are at the site of the factory that used to make parts for the ME or Messerschmitt 262, the world's first operational fighter bomber jet aircraft. Now, it's been about 35 degrees here all week. It's been exceptionally hot. I've got my happy socks on, my Bavarian lederhosen, of course, just to fit in case there's some walkers I come across. I look like a local. I have my very inconspicuous red umbrella in readiness for storms that I think are about to hit this area. You can already hear the crackle of the thunder above. We will persist. We will walk this long path into the depth of this forest, and we will hopefully find one of the most remarkable relics of World War II. I'm very excited because I've not been here before. I've only heard about it. So let's get ready for Weingut 1, which is the name of this secret location. So as predicted, it has started to rain. Probably can't pick that up on the iPhone. A plug there for Apple. We're venturing deeper into this forest. It's getting a bit dark. Let's take this opportunity to think about what it is that we're going into. Let's contextualize it a little bit. By 1944, the Nazis, as the British would say, were in a spot of bother. They realized they were losing the war, and they realized they needed to do something quick to maintain their armaments production. Because the Allies were winning the air war and were bombing targets all over Germany, Hitler decided already a few years before to start producing bunker systems for the manufacturing facilities that are underground. Several of these were built, but this particular special secret location has a very special type of concrete bunker system that is unique to this particular area. 12 huge reinforced concrete arches were built. I think 11 of them were blown up by the Allies shortly after World War II. I think there's one remaining, and that's what I'm trying to find right now for us. Well, as we go along, the forest is beginning to reveal an extraordinary amount of bunker structures. How exciting! My goodness! Yeah, well, that's at least 1.5 meters. Looks like the roof of a Regelbaubunker Type B. So, where's the arch? What was that? This is a exploded bunker. Where's the arch? It's the sort of thing that I believe you can't miss. It's huge. Wow, look at that. Oh, this is a beauty. This is another Regelbaubunker. Wow, it's huge. Totally collapsed into itself. It's been so long, a tree's grown over the top. Massive. I can't see a way in. Now, the problem, of course, with these secret military locations is that they do not come with a tourist brochure. The other problem is, at this point in time, I'm thinking, why on earth did I wear lederhosen, short pants, in this place. I'm being eaten alive by the insect population. So here I am. I'm now perched on top of one of these massive 12 arches, concrete arches, and this is the base of one of the ones that was destroyed. It is exceptionally thick, reinforced concrete, and that would have spanned all the way across this huge valley, and just underneath there is where production of the Me-262 jet fighter bomber would have occurred. Let's keep looking. Well, here we are. As you can see behind me, it is just incredible. The secret military location Weingut 1 here in southern Bavaria. And what is this? Well, this is the very base of one of these massive bunker arches, 11 of which have been destroyed, and I still haven't found the one that supposedly still exists around here. How did they make this huge expansive arch? Well, what they did is they would put together a huge mound of earth consisting mainly of gravel. They would then pour the concrete in layers over the earthen mound, the massive earthen mound. They would then let that set, and then they would re-excavate out all of the gravel underneath to create a void in which they then produced parts for the Me-262 fighter jet. It's almost like a moon landscape. Wherever you tread, there's these sort of bits of steel reinforcement just coming out of the ground. Just extraordinary. Look at this place. It is just ginormous. Look, it's a little bit hard to visualize on this video, but this cliff on which I'm kind of perched on its edge is the edge of one of these massive concrete man-made columns. Look at that. Extraordinary. Well, here we have a great example of one of these broken concrete arches that house the factory underneath. It's built just over the valley here, would have been very well camouflaged, and we see from the thickness of the walls that it would have been just a terrific bunker system to continue the materialistic war effort in 1944 and 1945. And despite the Germans having so many challenges late in the war with resources, with fighting a multi-front campaign, incredibly armament production was increasing at a steady rate year by year, even towards the end of the war. And the reason for that, quite simply, is because of places like this. So I'm situated just south of the German town of Mettenheim in obviously a deep forest, and this would have been highly guarded and protected by the SS and other security forces to make sure that nobody knew what was going on in here. Now the full production of the Me-262 didn't occur here, just very vital parts, and they were then shipped by train to Landsberg, which was called Weingut 2. Now Weingut essentially just means winery. That was its code name. Wherever you go in this place, there's a bunker, there's a bit of reinforced steel popping out of the ground, there's some sort of carriage railway line protruding. It is just extraordinary, and it goes on and on for many, many kilometers. Now, this path here that I'm walking across, and this big earthen mound, is not an earthen mound at all. What this is it's one of the 11 collapsed concrete arches. So this of course presents a bit of a security and safety problem, because as this structure erodes over time, these gaps and cracks and holes appear, and that's why really you shouldn't be walking here. But I have had a pretty good look at this area, and at least for now where I am walking is reasonably secure. And there we have it, the last remaining arch of the Weingut 1 facility, and it's just huge. What did I say? Watch where you're walking. Look at that. So here obviously is one of the split arches on the left, another one on the right, and that's what they would have looked just prior. Just extraordinary. So plenty of space. If this is just one of the 12 arches, this whole thing would have extended across this valley. Some very serious engineering. Now, one thing that becomes plainly evident when one drives to this location is that it's made up of small villages, farming communities, and highly cropped areas. It's not what you'd consider a highly industrialized zone, so it made it a perfect secret location for this underground bunker facility. So to give you an idea of the stupendous size of this place, I'm going to walk deep into the shot and you'll see the ratio of my height, which is 190 centimeters, to this bunker system. It's big.